Hello and welcome to our marketing management presentation for our co-branding assignment for 2018. My name is Rob Macon.
My name is Gautam Ramdas. Our third member couldn't make it due to certain health reasons, but we will be presenting our presentation by ourselves. Now, let's continue on with our presentation. The UK market for sweet is the third largest in the world. Now, the task given to us is to select an appropriate portfolio from the Ferrero sub-brands and develop a product and a co-branding strategy. The presentation will cover the initial area, the analysis of it, and then we'll get on towards the marketing aspect of it and understand why exactly we chose this and what exactly it gives us. The main product is Ferrero. Now, as you can see, it's an Italian manufacturer which was founded in 1946 by Pietro Ferrero. It is the third biggest chocolate producer and the confectionery company in the world, operating worldwide. It has a whopping amount of 10.3 billion dollar turnover and an increase of 8.2% market share. It operates worldwide in about 160 countries. Now, the Ferrero main markets are Germany, Poland, Spain, France, and of course Italy. Sales initially plateaued in the recent years. It was originally called Nesquik when it was founded in 1948, until it officially changed its name in the year 1999. Now, known worldwide, and its name appears in a range of products from breakfast cereals, powdered mixes, ready to drink products, just to name a few. In 1976, Nestle introduced an animated bunny, as to become its mascot and to appear in its packages. It was later on called as Quick. Now, this led to a growth in sales and a sort of brand loyalty among children. Since we decided to mix these two products, our core brand idea will be this: a Kinder-flavored Nesquik milkshake with a surprise on the lid. Now, this captures all the essence of both the products with its favorite features as well. It will be an everyday, ready-to-drink milkshake focusing on the children's sector. At the same time, it will also be appealing to its real customers, which are its parents, by appealing to its health market. So the drink will be shown as is rich in calcium and vitamin C. Now, we'll be marketing heavily towards the breakfast sector. Also, our product will focus on being a low sugar and no added sugar or no added preservatives, and it will appeal to the health consciousness of the parents. This fills a gap in the market that have not yet been exploited by Ferrero, of course. Our product will also make sure, of course, no artificial flavoring or colors at all.
As for our co-brand justification, as of July 2017, adverts for food high in fat and sugar will be prohibited on non-broadcast media directed at children or where children make up more than 25% of the audience. Nesquik already has a strong child focus in their products to date and a large target market to aim for, and parents already like purchasing products from their range. The view of flavoured milk being unhealthy, which is 37% of adults, is proved to be a bit of a barrier to sales growth. 46% of parents say low sugar is quite important when choosing food for their children, and 85% of parents try to control the amount of sugar their children eat. 5.6% expected sales growth in children drinking flavoured milk by 2021 is definitely something we're looking to aim at and something we're looking to exploit in the coming years. Flavoured milk is likely to receive a further boost this year once a soft drinks levy is implemented, which raises the price of soft drink substitutes. The view of flavoured milk being high in sugar at the minute is held by 37% of UK adults, and that is likely to serve as a barrier growth for us. However, flavoured milk values are looking to rise by a projected 24% to reach £413 million and volume by 11% to reach 170 million litres in 2021, which is a huge market for us to aim for. Furthermore, for our co-brand justification, this graph shows factors that affect parents' choice of food for their children. As shown from this graph here, our product will address and please 6 out of the 9 requirements parents deem really important. That will be something they will like, it is low in sugar, it will be a source of vitamins and minerals, no artificial ingredients, it will be convenient and also low salt. In our earlier criticism, previously, similar products released by Nestle have caused negative media due to products being high in added sugar. With our products, we are looking to combat this issue by releasing a low sugar breakfast drink that appeals to the health conscious parent. Next, we constructed a pestle analysis. This is a political and legal part. 58% of breakfast cereal eaters consider low sugar as quite important, and the market is still unexplored, with only 18% of the category launched in January to November 2016, claiming low sugar. This leaves a huge gap in the market for us to exploit. New rules also banning advertising in foods high in fat, salt or sugar to children under 16 were published by the Committee of Advertising Practice, CAP, in December 2016. This is another point for politically why this product will be quite important, how it is low sugar. A sugar tax, furthermore, will be introduced this year on products high in sugar. The table to the right shows how sugar per 100 millilitres being 5 grams and 8 grams will estimatedly cost companies per litre 18 pence and 24 pence respectively. Finally, Brexit is likely to affect European-based companies such as Ferrero, as they will have to pay higher import tax duties. As for economical, the main economic impact is also the European-based companies and the uncertainty of Brexit. Brexit will lead to European companies having to pay more tax duty, as we just said. As for technological, consumers are using the development of online technologies to increase their sales online. The improvement of interactive technologies can assist companies to make adverts to give their products a greater awareness at social. The employment rate among mothers has risen to 74%. As mothers balance their professional roles with their domestic responsibilities, this fuels the demand for foods with an emphasis on convenience. Also, 31% of breakfast cereal eaters and buyers who are parents say their children insist on cereals with cartoon characters on the pack, rising to 39% among those with children aged 6 to 12. Heavy media coverage of the sugar content on breakfast cereals in recent years is a final point about social as to why low sugar will be vitally important for the success of our product. Health trends also being prominent on social media will affect the products that have allergies. Finally, growth of social media has increased the purchasing power of internet users, particularly teenagers and young adults. Finally, environmental. Nestle are in the process of adopting a fair trade sourcing programme. Nestle's collaboration with Fairtrade began in 2009 when the Kit Kat Four-Finger first received ethical certification through the Fair Trade mark in the UK and Ireland. Our product will be built on the collaboration and also use fair trade ingredients throughout the product. Another environmental issue is the gathering and use of materials. These such materials we will aim to reduce the impact on habitats and detrimental practices such as deforestation. We will also aim to use less raw materials that are unsustainable, such as palm oil.
After the pest analysis, we now move on forward towards the SWOT analysis. Here we will be exploring the strength, weakness, opportunities, and the threat that faces our product. For the strength, the main strength is that both our brands are trusted and established brands among our consumers. The products also appeal to parents due to the growing demand for the convenience among the mothers and the parents that we have already explored. Now, the target's growing demand amongst parents for a lower sugar product is really affecting because of the healthier need among children. Now, the Nesquik's mascot is Cookie the Rabbit, makes it attractive for the children. These will be the strengths of the cover of our product. Now, what are the weaknesses? Many Ferrero products are made with nuts and other allergens, which could alienate a bigger portion of the market. And also, another issue is the unethically sourced ingredients such as the palm oil. Our first opportunity is to get into the growing breakfast bar market, which is a strategy that has been adopted by many of our competitors, so it is a great opportunity for us to grow and expand it to. Another one is producing goods with lesser or no allergens. Again, this will counterattack our early weakness that I mentioned. Now, one of the other opportunities that our product presents is that most of the other milkshake, which are already existing, are unhealthy, and there have been various criticism and media coverage about it. And hence people do shun away from those products. So this creates a huge opportunity for us. Now, what are the threats? One of the threats could be that there's not enough actual market share for both our brands, and hence more brand awareness will need to be carried out. Also, tax on confectionery products. Even the lower barriers to entry for this industry could mean more competitors could arise. Also, the price of cocoa, the rise, also is happening right now due to this shortage of supply. Also, the public pressure on the use of palm oil products could cause detriment to us. Extracting palm oil affects the environment by destroying habitats and deforestation. And this is a growing concern among various activists and consumers. Yeah. And it's going to show what the customer analysis for our product will be. The consumers is, of course, the children, and the customer is actually the parents or the carers of these children. Most consumers are aware of a product through the use of social media and adverts. To just show what are the statistics of the people using the social media, it seems that 65% of children aged 10 to 15 use Facebook, and anime and whooping 71% of the Facebook. 40% of children aged 10 to 15 share content every day, with 46% sharing of the population sharing every week. TV adverts can link to popular programs that our Toy Surprise is related to. TV advert important is that our product is low sugar. This will be the main focus of a TV advert. So this allows us to be exempt from the the advert ban that is currently existing. We have done a segmentation, targeting, and positioning, which is of our actual products. So first, we're going to be exploring what are the actual STP of the Nestlé's Nesquik. Now, the segmentation of the customers will be done through demographic. It's from everyone from newborn babies to young children. It is also still used by teens and some adults as well. Also, it's again segmented by the convenience of the customers. Now, the target of the Nestlé's Nesquik is all income groups, and its main focus is on its affordability. Target children's desire for a drink with more flavor, which is more enjoyable to drink. Now, the positioning of this product is as it gives children the everyday wholesome dietary requirements. Now, what is STP for Ferrero's Kinder Kids? Segmentation is demographic age 6 to 16, school children, and some adults who are looking for a quick treat. It's also considered as a present or a gift from one person to another. Now, their targeting is for all income groups. Again, it's based on the affordability of the product. Also, bulk purchase by families who stock up on sweets on a pantry shopping list is also a big target for these customers. Positioning is as an everyday treat, a gourmet chocolate surprise. Also has a heavy brand loyalty from these of this brand.
So, the next stage of our presentation, we looked at the segmentation, targeting, and positioning of our own product. Demographic segmentation will be children and families. The product will be affordable and available to the majority of families, so not to cancel out any potential sales. For the psychographic segmentation, it will look at school children who need healthy, active lifestyles and appeal to children who prefer flavoured breakfast drinks rather than something plain and boring. It will also transfer the flavour of something that children see as a treat, such as Kinder, into an everyday breakfast drink that is better for the consumer. For the behaviouristic segmentations, it will develop a brand loyalty and make the product something that the children crave. Targeting, our product will target both parents and children. It is vital that the product appeals to the parents, as they will be the customer and they will be the one actually making the final decision on the purchase. However, it's equally important that the product successfully targets children, as they will be the consumer and they will directly affect the popularity and sales that this product has. Targeting through online promotions are at 60% of internet users that shop online. This is another way we can target our consumers. We can also improve our targeting by focusing on sponsored events and the creation of adverts. Sponsored events range from re-collaborating with Disney, which Nestle have already done in 2003 with their Kinder mascot Quick, as well as school competitions and other child parks like Legoland and Gulliver's World. As for our positioning, we will position this product as a healthy Kinder flavoured breakfast drink that adheres to children's important dietary requirements. These three being that we've looked at in particular, being high in calcium and vitamin C, but actually low in sugar and no added sugar. We'll also link this product with popular films and media that children already love and incorporate the films in the supplies they receive. This way, with the product, we can make specific limited edition ones, things like that, to link in with when films come out that the children really love, and that will be something that they'll really look at.
We go over to the integrated marketing communication part of our presentation. First, we'll be focusing on the price of our product. Now, as you can see, we have shown a graph to really display our competitors' pricing strategies and their prices. The brands in bold are our closest competitors based on the popularity and the pricing. We have used this chart in order to price our product and get an advantage over them. We will adopt a penetration pricing approach when first entering the market. This will require undercutting competitors as we anticipate the market we are entering to have a relatively elastic price of demand. However, the price will not be too low, as both brands that are launching this product will have a huge loyal consumer base. So we'll only have a slight undercut in order to get a competitive advantage, at the same time maintaining our brand loyalty and a brand name. We have chosen to price the product at 80 pence per unit, which is 320 ml. milliliter based on the price of the competitors shown to the right. This makes the product to a product pricing to come to 24.2 pence per 100 milliliter, thus undercutting all of the breakfast shakes. Now we come over to the product aspect of the integrated marketing communication. The product will be advertised to children as a tasty start to the day. This combination of the well-known favorite Nesquik and the tasty appeal of the Kinder will be what will be expected by the children. We will appeal to the parents by tending to the health trends. Our product will be marketed as a healthier version of the traditional Nesquik. It will be a low sugar, low salt product and a good source of vitamins and minerals. Now, the place edition we have come to ask that our product will be available at major grocery retail shops around the UK. Some of the retail shops will be Tesco, Sainsbury, Asda, etc. As we reach the promotional aspect of our IMC, we have ensured that our strategy will include all four aspects of the IDA model, which is attention, interest, desire, and awareness. So first up, we adopted a push strategy, which makes sure that we have a relationship with the retailers. This will make sure that our product will stay in a desirable position of the retail. So as the children and the families come in, this creates a desirability among children to buy the product or want the product. Our next way is the social media advertising. This allows us to have the awareness to bring awareness to the parents who are the actual customers about the health aspect of the product, and thus the parents will be more motivated to buy the product, of course. The toy surprise will be linked with the popular film and media that will appeal to the children. This attracts attention to the product. Now, this media will be high profile such as Disney and will sponsor popular children's movies such as Minion. Now, Nestle has previous links with Disney, which includes Quickie the Rabbit, appearing at whole European Disney Worlds. This was the first time a non-Disney character has actually appeared in the online content. Now, other products have also adopted this approach before. For example, McDonald's Happy Meals promote new children TV and film shows with the toy, and this increases the sale of Happy Meals, of course. So we can say that it encourages both children and adults to both want this product, and hence is actually earlier used and effective method of promotion.
We did with the 4 C's: consumer value, convenience, cost, and communication. As for consumer value, we'll make it a high quality product that has good quality flavours of Kinder that the consumer would expect when buying a Kinder flavoured product. For the convenience, it will be widely available nationwide in stores across the country, and it will be a convenient product for parents who have very little time. As for cost, it will be good value for money for customers while making a profit based on the cost of production. As we said earlier, it will be 80p a unit on the product, so having that lower than our actual competitors that just offer a milkshake, with ours actually having a toy as well on top of that, makes it very good value for money for the customer. The toy will add value for the customer and the consumer. As for communication, making the target market aware of the product will be through the use of social media and sponsored events and adverts, as discussed earlier. To conclude our presentation, we've looked at a long-term goal for our product that we see viable. We aim to establish this product as a highly demanded product that is consumed by children nationwide and becomes a bit of a family favourite in households and something that kids can talk about when they're in school with their friends. We feel the toy aspect will allow us to differentiate the product after a period of time to prevent our product from entering the decline stage of the product life cycle. This will be from changing the toy in the top and things like that. Another idea we have for the long term is to sell this product as a multi-pack, as you can see in the top right. And in each bottle lid, there will be a small part to a larger product that the child can construct over a period of time. Say they have one every day, a pack of 4, then for 4 days they can make a bigger product. This increases the anticipation and the desire for our product, creating a bit of an advent calendar effect for the product. This can improve brand loyalty also. Well, thank you very much for listening to our presentation, and this concludes our presentation. Thank you.